An exhausted medic in there. We've still got 18 people in the trenches. And 50 people awaiting burial in the cemetery. I'm tempted just to buy some more medics, you know, because we are really struggling here. An exhausted nurse. That really sucks that she's always tired out there.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yes, get that morale up. That is what we like to see. Watch this rehab centre fill up. That would be a disaster, actually. We have... Well, I don't know what will happen if that fills up. Will people's condition degrade outside of it? I bet we just can't get them out the operating ward, you know, if the rehab thing's full. Easier one. Excellent.
Sir,
let me have a check on this. Yeah, I thought... Oh, we've got a terminal. It's 3 hours. It's... I don't think either of these guys are going to live. But this guy... Let's put the good one back in. So this one we can just switch around and keep them going. We hope. The terminal one. If I can fit him in there... No. Okay, so terminal... These are so disastrous, I don't think they're going to work. So this is where we have to do tough decisions and just say, not today, unfortunately. I have the housing for medics. Yeah, I do. I was trying to save the points to get somebody else for the wards.
Sir, patient is cured.
Which is maybe me being a bit tight, but... I don't know. I don't know. I could get 2 more medics. They would be certainly useful. And we have a huge backlog. I think I'm going to have to spend it. So I'm gonna make the call. What was I looking in here for? It was for something else. It wasn't for that. It was, well... let's have that. The bullet flew through. It was for the engineers.
Sir, operation was successful.
So the engineers... I wish I could put this down to like a 12-hour shift, but I just can't at the moment.
Sir, patient is cured.
So let's go for higher personnel, down to the medics teams, because we are struggling here. We could actually have 4, but I'm going to go 2. So I'm going to save 2 of my points. Shall I get the scout? We could do more stuff then. I'm going to spend it. If I never spend it, I will never know if I should have done it, will I? So, let's do it. Food. Food is a problem.
Sir, engineers...
Fill up on the medics, that's where you're bottlenecking. It is, and then the operating ward is also a bit of a bottleneck as well. Those guys are in good state. Good, we'll put these out so they're on the queue and we can see. But yeah, we are struggling to get people through. Bullet passed through without causing major damage. And the pharmacy is exhausted. It's materials as well. So, I mean, the engineers are working sort of around the clock and are absolutely exhausted. Actually, we can take him out and put him in there. He's not as tired. And we can get them rested. I hope we get a nice big rest between this bit and this bit to try and catch up a little bit.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
There's still 14 wounded in the trenches.
Sir, operation was successful.
At some point, I'm going to have to get this cemetery sorted out. I don't quite know how. But it will have to be done. Let's have a click then. So this is my physician. Performs operations faster. Tires slightly slower. Significantly lowers chance for complications. That's a good one. Works more efficiently. Not affected by negative traits. Morale slightly increases when they work. Significantly lowers chance for complications, I think, is a good one.
Sir, operation was successful.
Scouts seem a bit useless. I'm
New
not
patient arrived.
sure. They do bring stuff back. Oh, God.
Sir, operation was successful.
Oh, okay. Patient appears to have some complications from influenza. We can do the standard one. We can be cheap and lose morale, or we can spend more and gain morale, so we'll gain morale
Sir, patient is cured.
at the costs. This is a nice amount of materials. Right, so going over to the... Actually, this was the wrong button, but... Oh, my God. He looks... like we'll never save this guy. We're just not going to do it. We can't fit him in there. What we can do is put him to the back and put him in there. We can juggle it. If someone has to go, he will go, but at the moment we can juggle it. So we'll see if we can keep that going. That's all right. He's likely to fail anyway. It's a high chance. It's tiresome. Oh, this is the chance to fail. Okay. I'm just going to tire the doctor out, that's all. Can I put a rest on there? Yeah, I'm going to... This guy's coming straight off his shift to see to this dude.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
No time for resting when the casualties are coming in. I wish I could see this working more often.
Sir, operation was
I
successful.
feel like I'm getting some proper benefit from it. I can hear a truck somewhere. How's our truck looking? Depot in use. So, I can't fetch the truck because there's nothing to fetch back. Oh, the rehab centre's full. At the moment, then, it's all onto combat power to try and get this back to blue. Gone green, that's nice. Put that in there. And then I am going to, because these are less useful, we'll get a couple of cheap orders in.
Sir,
And that's that.
patient is cured.
Seems the patient's torso is pierced with the bayonet. All we can do are normal procedures, sadly. And someone's tired at the clearing station. Oh, and they're at the dressing station as well. And someone's going to be exhausted at the graveyard in a moment.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Do you think I should go on to half rations? I'm thinking I might have to go to half rations. The operation was easy. Nice.
Sir, medics reached the casualty clearing
Another
station.
battle. It's going to throw it at me, isn't it? Oh, the engineers. That's what I was going to do. I can take this off. Actually, is that... Have we hit our maximum there? When it just means we have a lot. I think we can have 60. Yeah, we can have 60. We can have 70 of those, so... But we have hit the maximum on these. Why are these? That's curious. Right, so... The trauma meds have a... It even tells me in here, actually. I guess it's because it takes them longer to treat, so we don't need as many of them. It kind of makes sense. But that is great news, because now we can actually assign people to work in other areas. And doing some upgrades, so you can come out. I prefer to work in the pharmacy. Okay, you can come out. You can go in and get some morale. None of these other people give a shit, so... Food and food. Leaving 3 people for a potential upgrade to something. And well, let's go and see what we can get, actually, because there must be something I can improve here. For the cost of 1 draft. There won't be much over here that's cheap. In production, though. Housing now is going to be expensive, isn't it? Yeah. I need it. This is the one I want. Oh, God. I can't see me getting this in this chapter. That's insanely expensive. So we could... Nope. We can't get the extra trucks. Not that I particularly want them. Unlocks nutritious rations. Nutritious rations are good, but I can't afford the food. What I do want to save up for is that, but I need 7 drafts for that. This is more production stations. There's a cheaper one than that. Or I thought there was. Oh, no, that's just storing more. And this one is a very expensive way of getting more production stations. They're so expensive. I need to go through these, though, to get the food down. There is a production one there, isn't there? Where's the engineering depot? So this would give us 2 more slots for production. Yeah, I can't afford any of these anyway. So it's all a bit of a moot point. I can't afford the scouting stuff. I can afford healing. We can start amputating. Or I can do the low pressure gas tanks. I think I should save the things though. Okay, nothing for the engineers to upgrade. It's like we save up now.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
And we look at the schedule and we have reinforcements coming soon. With some... Oh god, the food is really bad. The food is really, really bad. You're just going to have to churn as... It's 1.4 per hour. That's not going to make a difference. I have a scout team with a stack of stuff on, though.
Engineers reached the pharmacy.
Right, the pharmacy's suddenly exhausted. So let's throw you 2 out and put 2 fresh ones in. I should have more medic teams now. This being the thing that I thought we were desperately short on. So let's put all those in there. And then when people get rested up, we can start getting the graveyard sorted. Once we get these out of the trenches, I can reduce this and put them somewhere else, I think. And we have another scout, so we can go to this. Next team, Miles Gray's team. I have previous team? And go to 12-hour shift. Trouble is, if you do a 12-hour shift, they don't get tired as fast, but they only work half as fast because there's only half the teams working. So I don't know. It doesn't matter in the operating ward, I think, for the 2 nurses. Because as long as there's always 1 nurse there to give some sort of benefit. Although, having said that, if we looked at this, if I had more nurses in here, and we can put more in here, I think the improved operation effectiveness would go up. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, if all 3 are working all at once, then that rockets up. You can come out, though, because she has... I'll put them on 12 hours. She has the benefit of improving surgical speed there. Alright, so there's something not quite right with my teams here. Let me have a look at my improvements. And I want the scouting one. So this allows me... Increases the available scout teams by 1. So... Oh, do I go to assignment? Scouts. We've got Miles Gray. Okay. Here we go. So we add a dog. And we add a scout. And we order them. They look identical, almost. Miles Gray. He is the man in the wide-brimmed hat. I still can't do that. Maybe we have to wait for them or something. Let's see. He was walking along, so maybe he has to get to the scout tent. Someone's died. Let's take a look in here. Right, if I don't do something here, we're going to take some casualties. So is it just a case of switch those around? And switch that around? But that one guy's critical. So who's going to fail here? This is a critical 4-hour wait. Oh, hang on, we can do that one. Oof, he dies there anyway. He dies there. He dies there. This is an easier... Right, so the guy who's critical, unfortunately, is out. I can't see how we can get him. The serious one wants to move up. He's gonna exhaust my surgeon. Can you move to there without being exhausted? Oh, he's extremely exhausted? Okay. I don't think that would be a good idea then to then do a 6-hour complex operation on a guy who's currently stable. I want to try and save him. I want to try. Synthexis? Hey ho, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, okay, I'm guessing the scout just needs to arrive here before I can give him orders. We'll see if that's the case.
Sir, operation was successful.
Hoping there's more benefits out there. Pharmacy is exhausted. We are just about coping with the pharmacy stuff. Actually, the engineers, what I can do is I can take someone out of there, I think. So we've got more people to switch in because we have enough of the materials now. So we'll let them... actually, you can go back. No, we can leave him out, can't I? I said we can leave him out. I wish you could assign one station to like a 12-hour shift rather than having to do the whole thing. Because I need the top level of the pharmacy doing the medical supplies. They need to be kicking it out at full speed. But the rest don't.
Sir, engineer is on the way. Sir, operation was successful.
My scout there yet? Way, okay, so I can send him on the miraculous panacea, the counter-espionage. I'll do the counter-espionage. Group of people are asking questions about the hospital. Assign.
Sir, Scouts unit has started a new mission.
He should have a dog. I think I gave him a dog. I can give him more dogs, which speeds them up, but I need to upgrade for that. Right, let's have a little look at this. We've got a +3. I want that to go. I so want that to go blue. I need a few little drafts, so we'll keep them ticking away in there.
Sir, patient is cured.
Sin is fine. Welcome to the stream then, Sin.
Sir, medics are on the way.
We're kind of coping at the moment. Hey, the ambulance is working. I have seen 2 queued up there before. I have no idea what having this extra ambulance actually brings as a benefit. Whether it really brings anything.
New patient arrived.
Hey, some guys leveled up there. Just pause this. So we'll take this for a shorter operation. And if I switch to this bit, I've just seen one of my medics. He's on the other one still, is he? He's travelling. Okay. He's going to appear down here sometime.
Patient is cured.
Any second. Any second now? Any second? Here they go. Right, pause. Save. Oh, this is a aggressive medic. Morale decreases over time when they work with other people. And that's just morale decreases over time when they work. These are awful. These are absolutely awful perks. Morale slightly increases when they work. Restrained. Morale increases over time when they work at CCS. That would then rule that out if I had them in the clearing station all the time. There's 2 restrained, actually. One replaces this one. Which would be better. Actually, that would be better, wouldn't it? But this is awful, and they will be working with other people there. I'm going to do the idealist, which then rules that out, I think. Slightly. It's expensive, isn't it? I'm going to go for idealist and hope we can then rule some of those other things out later. Your morale decreases when you work for some places too. Working with other people is often the thing that decreases morale. If you have a good team around you, it's great. But sometimes you're just stuck with your colleagues. I'm quite lucky. I've worked for myself for 25 years or something silly now. And I'd probably be unemployable at this point. Because no one would be able to work with us. This is good. We're working fine with the chemical burns, so this is really good. Trauma is okay. He's got a long one. He'll be fine. The rest behind him are fine. You need to switch over. And we've got 2 stable dudes. Let's put them in there and there. Okay, I think that's fine for the... Oh, this was the... This was this one. What would happen if I pulled him? He can go... Oh, he doesn't need to rest anymore. Look at this. He's actually... He's a legend. He can do a 10-hour shift. And he's not going to be exhausted. Hang on. Why will he be exhausted if I rest there, but not if I rest there? I don't know, but let's set him on it.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
This is filling up. I expected this to. We're running out of supplies. Did I?
Sir, Doctor is starting
Did I really spend all them? I must have done. Did I do that? Where's he going? Did he just go to the scout tent?
Sir, new patient arrived.
Huh. Don't know who that was. Patient's body was able to fight off the infection. In that case, we'll have a decreased cost because I am short on materials here. Why are they all going to the train station?
Sir, operation was successful.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, but we can do an increased cost here, so this is fine. Patient suffering from diphosgene intoxication. I sound like I'm intoxicated trying to read this. Is experiencing severe respiratory issues. So we've got the materials for that, so we'll just pay the extra.
Sir, new patient arrived.
And the patient's body appears to have a high tolerance for gas poisoning as it began to neutralize the toxins on its own. So we can have a much shorter rehab of 10-hour reduction is huge, or a decreased cost. Decreased cost, because I'm cheap.
Sir,
You spend more
operation was
personnel
successful.
if you increase your scout team, I think. It said it was just 1. It just only cost me 1, but I thought that left me with a point. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. We'll get some more. Right, this isn't good. Who needs... Everyone has to come out here. We'll have a bit of a reassessment. We kind of need someone in the cemetery just to keep on working there. And there's only 1 left in the trenches, so I think I can bring you down to here. And the 1 in the trenches should be able to manage. And then we can eventually switch those down, put these on a 12-hour shift system.
Sir, medics are on the way.
And get on top of it before the next battle. Switch you out. I do need some of those. I could do with some nice
Sir,
rewards
medics are on the way.
from the missions and stuff.
Sir,
That would be
engineers
appreciated.
reached the pharmacy.
Can I have a look? I'm going to have a look at the scout
medics
thing.
are
I
on
want to
the
look at
way.
the truck. Right, it's not filled up yet. I don't know. That screen, I think, needs reworking quite a bit.
Sir, medics are on the way.
The problem with the morale now, it goes down when people don't die, because I've got that many people with various traits that they don't like working with people, they don't like working here, they're just
Sir,
assholes.
medics are
And that's a tricky thing to do anything about, because you can't sack people, which is a real shame. You can't send them back to HQ and ask for someone else.
Lost this patient.
Someone died in the operation. That's a shame. It does happen. Really... Wow. Okay. Right, this just picked up. So the serious wounds, let's put those on. Put one right to the front. If I put them both in there... Right, we can get all the way to there. Put you there. Ooh, not good. Stable. Stable. This is going to be nasty, this one. So can we put you in front? We switch you around. Oh, this is problematic now. And the rest are good. Anyone... They're all fine. A lot of them are quite quick operations. 15 hours. I guess that's how this works though, isn't it? And on this ward, these are fine. Okay, we just push them in. We're getting those guys through the lists. That's really good. The surgery ward is the one that I'm having trouble with. I wonder if I need another surgeon. I feel like I need
Sir, doctor is starting
more of
his
everything.
shift.
That's just what this game does, isn't it?
Sir, patient is cured.
A complication. Ooh. Suffering from hallucinations, he claims he can see the ghosts of all his fallen squad mates. I would strongly recommend treatment of such condition, as it could have unforeseen consequences. Schedule only normal recovery. So I can't do the pharmaceutic therapy, which is just drugging them up, I think. Higher chance for wound to not heal fully. That means he's just going to come back in again. Hallucinations. I mean, that can be a thing, PTSD.
Sir, operation
Hey,
was
Schnick Schnock, how's it
successful.
going? We're just grateful for those quicker improvements and benefits. We've got 2 days till the end of the chapter, so
Sir, new patient
I think we're going to
arrived.
see the end of the chapter on the stream, I think. Okay, a lot of people come in. This guy's stable. There's a serious one needs treatment. Okay, that's just pushing him forwards a bit. He's currently resting. Can you rest after that one? Right after that one. We'll get the serious guy through. Okay, we'll do with that. And then these are going to have to... Who are the quickest ones to go through? We'll put some 1 hour ones on. And then the least exhausting. And also the cheapest. Oh, he's more tiring, but he's cheaper to treat. I'll leave them there, because we'll need some slots to
Sir, doctor is
maneuver
starting
things
his
around.
shift.
Yeah, this is... I think I'm going to get stuck here. I can't get people out of the rehab centre. And we're out of food. And pause. This is going to cost us some. Right, canteen. We're going to half rations. That is going to cost us some. I've got 2 guys, at least, whose morale increases when they're on half rations. But other than that, it's going to be... this is going to be a problem. We only have to get through 2 days, though, so... Let's hope we can do it. Rehab centre. Can we get anyone out yet? We need the 3s in there. It doesn't look like I've got 14 people in here, does it? That's not gone... changed colour. Still not. Well, I'm gonna have to buy some stuff in here. Can I change the It's got 14 patients. Well, I didn't see 14 cards there. Do I order the food? The food is relatively cheap. The poor old engineers just can't produce fast enough. I think I'm going to have to order food. I don't want to be on half rations any longer than I have to. But I think even at half rations... Good God, is there a schedule coming in, by the way? So, at 5:43, I'm going to go a few hours. Just a few hours.
Sir, patient
Oh,
is cured.
God. This game doesn't like me very much, I'm convinced.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Shorter rehab and morale rises. Okay, please, more of those. And shorter rehab. Good. Now, how's it looking for those on the list? This guy's gone critical. I think we can save him. I'm going to try it. We need to save more.
Sir, operation was successful.
Who wants to work in the pharmacy? No one? He needs to come out. I don't want to burn up all the alcohol either, because then we can't create the ones we specifically need. I wish I could create more food. I never unlock the slots for these. There's always something
On the way.
highly pressing that you feel like you need to upgrade first.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note?
We have a VIP. Thankfully, it's in here, because this side we can manage, so this is good. So let's have a look. This is Eleanor Halfan. She's an orphan who's been fleeing the war for 4 years and found some peace in a village near the hospital. Parents died at the start of the war. She doesn't know what happened to her little sister, but she prays for her every day. I would like to personally request that our hospital treat Eleanor Halfan. She had an unfortunate accident and fell into a puddle of water. It seems that water was contaminated with the remnants of German gas. She's been living for more than a year in the village near the hospital and frequently visited the hospital giving flowers and helping the men in recovery. I feel like her treatment should be the least we can do. I think this might be a free nurse. So I think she goes in straight away. And we can set the rest there. Poor old soldiers getting pushed back, but I think we might get a free nurse here. Discharge the guy from service. I'd get morale for that. Critical. He needs to go in somewhere. Close to collapsing. So if I put a rest on there and this guy's close to collapsing, he dies. But we have this critical one which needs looking at first. Okay, we definitely need to do some assessments here. The critical one seems to be the problem. 2 hour one, it's that we don't have time. Unless I go in there, it's a 1 hour. They basically have to go in. Believe it or not, that works. That actually works. I will try it, because it's not a difficult operation and it's a quick one. So what we can do is put them forwards up there. No, they will die up there. Okay, I'll put them back down there then. There must be a long... It doesn't look... Oh, they've got a rest though. I'm going to keep an eye on that, because I'm not sure the numbers agree with what I think.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Do you know what else I've got to order? I didn't want to do this, but because this is very expensive, I'll order them. And put them on there. I just can't get the materials in fast enough, and there's a battle coming as well. Don't think you can produce enough medicine in time for surgery? Yeah, it's a problem. People are dying in the admission area. Are they? Okay, well that's good. Why are people dying in admission?
New patient arrived.
Right, you're dead. No one in here is set to die in admission. Unless it's just a random chance, which is quite possible. Trauma we can cope with. And... serious. This looks highly unlikely to work. The only thing is that we have the time. We do have the time. And we have the materials. So I think they can just crack on and do it. We need to do some proper triage then. So people who aren't going to make it out. He's a 3-star, so I kind of want him back in. Push him up to there. Extremely exhausted. So this stable guy, we can put them in. And at the moment, they are holding. But the medicine's going to be a problem.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
And not only that, our medics are utterly bollocks, right? So there's only one waiting for a medic team there. I'm going to leave him in by himself. He can come out. And our traditional grave diggers are going back in. I don't want to change all 3 at once. I'll do that. And then he can just come out afterwards.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Oh, there's an engineer as well. Extremely exhausted. I just wish I could make that go faster.
Sir, we lost this patient.
Another one. Okay. Do I get my materials back? Do I get a refund on that? I think every time I do that, it might just push the things back down the list, does it? I've got 5 coming. Weren't they coming anyway? Or did they already get delivered? Maybe they already got delivered.
It's not killed. Artillery fire!
Oh, God. Here we go. It's a fight. I just have to hope that this battle isn't as serious as the last one, where there's like 26 wounded. If there's 26 wounded in the trenches, it's going to be game over for about 25 of them.
Our men in the trenches are dying.
Yes. This is going to be really, really bad. Let's take a look. There's 18, so it's not quite as bad. But we're going to need to have, I think, 4 medics teams on that. You can come out because you're exhausted. 3 on that one, and 1 digging graves. That's our best bet for the time being. I'm convinced that the shift system for some of these jobs doesn't work very well. But for this job, it makes sense. We're not doing a 12-hour shift. We've just got to get everyone out there and out of the trenches as fast as possible. Hey, Poetic Wine, you've been lurking as you fight with your bank. Are they refusing to give you any money? Just go in.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Go in with a big mask over your head and demand it. And let me know how you get on.
Sir, medics are on the way.
So the medics are moving. The engineers are exhausted. I wish I could do something to boost this. I never get the situation
Sir,
where I
on the
can
way.
expand that. I never get quite enough of these. We are going to have to turf some of these people out fairly soon, and we've got a big green. Please go blue. Please, please, please go blue. It's gone blue. We can start selling stuff again. Excellent. Ship them out.
Sir, patient is cured.
Cured patients. Decreased cost. Excellent. I'll take all of those. And shorter rehab. Yep, I'll take... we're just struggling for supplies. Oh, God, there's another battle coming for the 23rd. All right, let's hope that is the last battle. I don't really want any more. So he's got 12 hours on that one. He's got 5 hours on that one. If we look at this guy, he's got 30 food with him. So if we bring him back to the hospital, we get that into stock. The moment we're on 70 food, so it's okay.
Sir, operation was successful.
Morale's taken a bit of a beating. Right, so we've got lots of people resting. I don't like people resting whilst there are serious injuries on the table. So, can we put them in there? He will die there. They won't let you pay money into the bank. That is an unusual problem to have with a bank. They're normally quite happy to take it. Actually, we can put you in there. I'll let the rest go ahead for this guy. And we'll see if we can get caught up afterwards.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
The doctors are doing a good job. Saying there's 27...
Sir, new patient arrived.
Increased cost. Oh, God. The patient's immune system is not reacting well. There's a high risk of infection. Without additional supplies, we could lose him. I'll spend it then.
Sir, patient is cured.
I will spend it. We have
Sir,
a few.
May I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the
Right.
casualty clearance.
Skip and pause. There's two things to see here. We have an upgrade. Is this an engineer? He's currently friendly. Uses up less resources to produce food, rations, and alcohol. Resources aren't the problem. Works better with others. Eats once every 2 days. Morale increases when food rations are set to half. Well, that's actually of benefit right now. But uses up less resources to produce medicine supplies. Is quite good. Nah, we're going to go for that one. We're going to go for that one. Hey, Katie, just finished shoveling the snows? It's not bad shoveling snow. I quite like it. It's one of them jobs that keeps you warm, even though you're out in the cold. So we go in here. We have got another VIP. Wait, we operated on the last one, right? No, this is the same one. How did this happen? This is the same one. But this is a simple operation. Okay. She had an unfortunate accident and fell into a puddle of water. This is the same one. Has she just come back in? Was the treatment not good? She's the civilian. I don't know. That's very strange. 6 hours, 6 hours. Put you over on that one. Are we managing this? We've got everyone in who's in good condition. You are falling faster, so you need to be ahead of someone like that, I would say. That's okay. Everyone in now is in pretty good shape, so I'll put them on the list. I think we're going to be able to get through some of these. Right, that's good. We just need more of... I'm going to order them. I'm going to order the resources. I want to build stuff, but this is an expensive way of doing it. It's a shame they don't send you any of those. Right, and at some point we're going to have to get a load of profit from this to be able to upgrade the rest of the base.
Sir, operation was successful.
Good. Bring them out.
Sir, patient is cured.
Is not reacting to the basic anesthesia properly, which causes him great pain. Order your doctors to focus only on life-threatening wounds. He has a longer rehab, but a shorter operation. Yeah. The rehab is not the issue. Brilliant. We've got a cheap one there. And we have a nurse. I think it's a nurse. Right. Oh, God. We have some horrible, horrible characters in this. We have combative. Others working with them perform worse. And we can get rid of this. So we've got works slightly slower, but morale slightly increases when they work. Actually, that's not the worst thing. I would like to get rid of the combative. Works more efficiently, is not affected by negative trait effects. Right. So if I give this one, does that then, it means it overrules these? I think I'm going to try it. It says it ignores negative trait effects. I don't know if it means of other characters or if it means these. You think it should, Commander? Let's see. We have no way of knowing because you can't really check their live stats, so to speak, but we'll just see what it does. I don't think there's anything wrong in choosing it anyway. 23 wounded in the trenches. The medic teams are doing okay. I think we have a spare here. Hang on, would prefer to work where? At casualty clearing. And doesn't have any preference, so can go there. And we'll take someone out just to rest up, because they can switch back in.
Medics are on the way. Sir, medics reach the casualty.
And the engineers are exhausted. We could put production back into this, but I don't think we need to. Actually, let's take him out because he's tired. We prefer to work in the engineering depot. He's tired as well. Does not have preference, does not have preference. I'll put him in there.
Sir, operation was successful.
So basically the fourth perk allows you to replace the first trait. Yes, or it allows you to replace some. So we'll see what options we get when people level up even further. Yeah, cemetery's getting a bit full, I know. The spying eye. The scout team has no trouble finding the men asking questions about the trenches in the hospital. Scout commander decides to tail them, as they seem to be easily spooked by any signs of soldiers. After a short time, the scouts follow the men to a small camp hidden in a grove. There are many men inside, all seem to talk in German. Observing the camp reveals that there are lots of documents scattered around inside the central tent. Some appear to be hand-drawn maps of the area. After a while, the men finished their discussion and started to break camp, probably to leave the area and report their findings. On the one hand, the scout commander knows they'll be gone in an hour or two. If he leaves now to notify HQ, he will surely lose track of them. On the other, attacking them now seems risky. The men outnumber his team and seem to be armed with handguns. Attack the German spies.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Right, do we actually have to assign the team to that one? I would have thought that would be an instant effect. I have absolutely no idea. It's not telling me once again. And that's not filling up. Unless it's just constantly delivering, I don't know. Let's leave that on and see if anything happens after 5 minutes. There are 5 patients awaiting a decision. Let's have a look. Ooh, I think he needs to come off his rest now. This guy is serious. Boom. He's exhausted there. And we need to get the stable ones going. He's extremely exhausted. We get those in fast, I think. Is best. And then we just have very, very expensive ones going in here. But I guess we have to do it, so... put them in there. He's going to die. Where's our VIP gone? Did we get her treated? Tired. You can rest there. That's okay. That works for now. But yeah, that serious one needs to go in.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
Right, let's see in here. Do we see... We can't see her there. I think we're selling all these. Oh no, we've got... This has gone... This has changed. It's quite funny. It's not told me anything at all about that scout team. We've still got it. Right, we're selling. So that VIP is nowhere to be seen. Don't know what's happened to her. Oh, no, she's civilian, so she wouldn't go in here.
Sir, patient is cured.
Interesting. He's probably a ginger. They need 20% more anesthesia. Don't let my wife hear you say that. Fortunately, the bullet stopped on the bone. Shorter operation. Perfect. Just going to see if that messes any of my plans up. Everyone's on. Everyone's looking like they're living. We just need to see if we can produce enough stuff and keep the food going up. Morale has dropped significantly. We've got 21 food coming soon. I'm going to take the half rations off for a bit. Just to let the morale sort of recover.
Operation was successful.
And we have another short operation. Excellent. And an exhausted nurse. Yeah. It's always her that seems to get exhausted. It takes a little while to sort that out. Even on the 12-hour shift.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Hi, Bartos. How's it going? Anything new? That is a very good question. What have we had today, chat? Have we had any new bugs? Have we had any new problems today? I was hoping, Catherine, that VIP might be an additional nurse, but we haven't had the outcome of that VIP thing. So we've cured her. We'll see if it turns up. We did have a problem earlier with something. What was it? I can't remember what it was. Remind me, Cron, what issues have we had that have caused problems? I think, oh, there was, what did I have to load the game for back in earlier? Something wasn't working, and I decided to reload the game so that it would. Vehicle problems, yeah. There was something else. It'll come back to me. I'm sure chat will remember. There was a reason. I was looking at a screen and it wasn't showing me the options that it should. And so I loaded the game in and it worked. Was it lag in the triggering of choices? I don't think it was that, Halloween. I can't remember. The vehicle, it's just the same thing I think we talked about yesterday. Working out how the truck works and whether it's working and seeing any progress on it. That's been an issue. And I wasn't convinced that the ambulance from this thing works quite as it should either. Because it sometimes moves. I don't know whether the moving is just a graphic and its effect is counted in the game. But I'm just not sure. Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. Thank you very much. In Twitch, Sappermark, you've got me. It was, we were going into here, the casualty clearing station, and it was saying, like, there were 0 patients. Say we'd open up on this, and there was saying there was 0 patients, and then you'd click on it, and suddenly 2 would appear, and the number would update. But it wasn't showing new patients, even though you're getting notifications about new patients. So that's the only thing. And exiting the game and reloading cleared it and fixed. I thought I was going mad for a while, but that was it. Yeah, the patient totals kept changing. But it doesn't seem to have come back, he says, with confidence. Was it the same in rehab? Oh, there was something in rehab as well, yeah. The number in the rehab centre, the 14, it didn't match the number of patients I have here. At least I don't think it does. What have we got there? We've got 8 showing. So, I'm not sure if that's the thing. I don't know if it's counting some civilians that might be in there that I can't see. Possibly. I did treat some as part of the quests, but I don't know. So the patient number bug appeared before the double assault. Do you think it might have been patients? If I click on this, can we see... We can't see the patients, can we? And it only lists 5 here. I don't know, then. I wonder if these are civilians listed here, which might make the numbers work. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, the admission bug. Okay. Well, we shall. If there's anything else, it'll come back to me. Or chat will remember. I rely on chat for these things. They're like my personal log. The CCS bug. Oh, there was a CCS bug with the numbers there. That was
Sir, operation was successful.
weird. I haven't had any more crashes since Friday of last week when selecting these upgrades and perks. Oh, God. We have an engineer who is a drug addict. Substance dependent. I can replace sarcastic. Morale slightly increases when they work. That's actually quite nice. That is actually quite nice. There's a small chance they steal meds and skip the shift. I want to get rid of that somehow. I'm going to give him idealist and get rid of that sarcastic one.
Sir,
You-
patient is cured.
Christian, you're playing the Xbox version of the game and can't reassign your trucks on the map. Does it work on PC on the scout map? This is... I don't really know. I've only got one depot at the moment to choose from. I'm waiting for another mission to unlock. Which doesn't seem to be showing. Hang on a second. Okay, I've got 3 hours. This mission just doesn't show. This man in a wide-brimmed hat. It didn't show up properly at all after we did the second to last stage of it, I think. Which caused me to reassign them by accident and mess it up. But... assigning trucks, I don't know how it's supposed to work. I can bring the truck back, and if I had another one, I could probably set to it. But this whole thing, it's all a bit shaky. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I can't give you much advice on that, unfortunately, Christian. I can't even see how it's supposed to work to know that it's not working properly. That's the thing. It just seems like I could do with some more information on that screen. You bet it's because you need to click the depot on an Xbox and you only click by putting it in the center of the screen. Ah, okay. What have we got? Oh, we'll do the... oh, decreased cost. Decreased cost would be good at this point, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll do decreased cost. Hey! We've got an ambulance coming from another part of the front. Older Smurf, you think the rehab counts civilian? Mine was messed up after accepting to treat civilians.
Sir,
Yeah. Oh, it's
patient is cured.
said a patient was cured. Someone went down. I don't know. Saying there's 15 in there. We'll see when we manage to get it emptier later, that we hope. That keeps going. This must keep changing. So I need a few more in there, I think. It keeps going back to green, doesn't it? I guess we better just stock up on the trenches. Right, Doctor wants new assignments. These guys are still on good. That's good news. Nothing on there. So that's all right. And over here, everyone is currently managing, and I'm managing the resources a bit better. And it's just enough time to get through them before the next battle, I think. Have I seen the date? August 22nd. Yep, it's looking good.
Sir, operation was successful.
It is looking good. Who's this chap?
Sir, doctor started.
Another engineer. He's creative. Others working with him tire faster, but he decreases construction time. That's all right. I can really make him decrease construction time. Uses less resources to produce medicine supplies. Works better when working with others. I'll do that one. That was... oh, God, it's so hard keeping track of these. Who was that? Frank Carter, was it? Or Frank Parker? It's too many Franks. Was it someone else? Was it George Stewart? I think it was George Stewart. So he's working in the right place. We want him there then. We could probably do with some more trauma meds. I'll put a few in there. You can go in there. What happened to the scout team?
Yeah,
That is a
engineer is on
good
the way.
question. Let's go find out what happened to the damn... Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll have a look at this. If this isn't obvious, I'm going to... Because it's not showing up the mission that they're on. They're awaiting orders. So that bugged out. Didn't it? Because I told them to attack the German camp, and absolutely nothing happened as a result. No, that suggests that the scout got killed, because it's down to 0 out of 6. Doesn't it?